Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome to 3304. This is where I take a look at the news and happenings in and around Elite Dangerous. This week, the Thargoids get a new invasion state called Incursion. Frontier say they're going to take a look at the Mamba heat levels. And Paroxsym is interviewing community manager Will Flanagan. Thargoids have been dancing around and making attacks within human space for around about a year now. Last December was the first time they attacked human stations, and since then they have made slow but steady progress into the bubble. With the arrival of Chapter 4, the Thargoids will begin a new phase in their attack on humanity. This new element will be an additional background simulation state called Incursion. Effectively, what this new background simulation state will do is to automate the Thargoid assaults on human star systems. Each week, inhabited star systems will have the chance of coming under attack by Thargoids. Systems that come under attack will need to be defended by players. A successful defense will occur if players kill a set number of Thargoids, a number so far not yet revealed by Frontier. And if the defense is unsuccessful, then the system will go into a state of incursion. Now this is a negative BGS state that will affect all factions within the system. Additionally, one starport within that star system will become damaged, and all megaships within the system will also become damaged. Thargoid scouts and interceptors will have a strong presence within the system, and this will include Thargoid conflict zones where players will face waves of Thargoids in combat. The current plans are that incursion state will last indefinitely. However, it can be repelled by players killing enough Thargoids within the system, and the amount of kills needed to do this will vary from system to system. If the incursion isn't repelled by the end of the first week, then a second starport within that system will also become damaged, assuming there is one. Now, the new system will be going into place with the Beta 4 update arriving this week onto the test servers. Now personally, I think this is a great change. One of the biggest issues with the current Thargoid invasion is that it has essentially been triggered by Frontier. Making this an automated system will bring far more life to it. Of course, there's a lot of possibilities on how this could play out, up to and including system after system getting attacked without Thargoids being repelled. Either way, it looks like a great change for the Thargoid invasion. The Mamba arrived last week, hot on the heels of the latest update, and yes, it was a hot arrival indeed. The ship has a tendency to overheat very rapidly, and generally this heat build-up can only be avoided with very specific builds. But even then, the ship can overheat with repeated boosting, which is perhaps a bit of a problem when considering that it's intended to be a racing ship. Now fortunately, Frontier have confirmed that they will be fixing these heat issues, although as yet there is no date on when this will happen. However, there remains a possibility that the fix may be brought in with the Beta 4 update that's arriving very shortly. Qohen Leth has always been a creator of very great things for the community, and once again has a fantastic new offering, this time in the form of cartoon vectors for Elite Dangerous ships. Now these have been provided in two forms, first as a pack of vector PNG images in a resolution of 3000 by 3000, and secondly as a ship colouring book. Some great work has gone into these, and I've got to say they look really nice. So if you want to find out more on these, then do check out the links in the video description. YouTuber Crusina has released her latest epic video on exploration. Now those of you familiar with Crusina's videos will be well aware of the amazing locations that she has discovered and filmed in the past. The latest video, called Nomad, is no exception. It's quite a long video and it's got some really great music to it, but best of all is the awesome footage found within it. So you can see a link in the video description, do head on over there and take a look. Frontier Community Manager Will Flanagan has been interviewed about Chapter 4 by Twitch streamer Paroxsym. The interview is very new, but will also be available on Paroxsym's YouTube channel, so do keep an eye out for it. It should be available very shortly if it's not there already. Again, you know where to find the link. Official Elite Dangerous novel and lore author Drew Wagar recently conducted a quick Q&A on Reddit, answering many lore-related questions. The subjects touched on included backstory to Elite Dangerous, as well as questions on the Thargoids and the Guardians. If you fancy taking a look and having a rather good read, then the information can be found on the link to the Reddit thread. On a final note, the Discord server continues to grow and we're now closing in on 3,000 members. So if you haven't joined already and you fancy coming along and talking about Elite Dangerous or indeed any other space game, or just fancy a chat, then do head on over. I'd love to see you there. And of course you can find a link in the video description. That then brings us to the end of this episode of 3304. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.